Law signed by Indiana Governor Mike Braun paves the way, perhaps, for tolls to be added to some of our interstates.
The law also changes the way Indiana collects and distributes funding for road maintenance. 21 Alive reporter Eddie Rex Seidler joins us to explain.
Heather and Linda, a main source of funding for road maintenance has been the gas tax. But as vehicles become more efficient and people switch to electric, states have been scrambling to make up the lost funds. Before House Bill 1461, the process to add tolls to a road was not easy, requiring approval from state legislators and the Federal Highway Administration. As House Minority Leader Phil Giaquinta explains, one of those steps has been removed.
The governor can submit his tolling recommendations to the federal government without legislature approval.
The possibility of tolls being added to interstates like I-69 is concerning to residents like Sandy Tolby and Robin Everett Jr.
I don't like it at all because that's the way I go every day to work, and if they start doing that, then I will definitely find a different route.
That would be a nightmare, and then all the people trying to avoid 69, taking back roads and stuff, would cause a traffic nightmare as well.
But Giaquinta doesn't think tolls will be coming to I-69 anytime soon.
I know he's looking at potentially doing something along the I-70 route between Ohio and Illinois, and we'll see where that goes. But that's been, I think, his main priority that he's looking at, not necessarily anything on I-69.
We reached out to the Indiana Department of Transportation for comment. They provided us with a statement saying that although no decisions have been made yet, tolling has to be considered as an option. Despite disagreeing with that, Giaquinta voted in favor of the bill.
I'm certainly not a big fan of tolling. The provisions in the bill that convinced me to vote for it changed how the funding formula, how it was going to apply to cities like Fort Wayne. It would be much more beneficial.
He explained that the state will now consider the number of lanes within a city rather than just the number of roads, a change that he says will bring in an additional $1.5 million a year to Fort Wayne's roads, starting in 2027.
I took the over 80% of a pretty good bill, maybe even higher, and voted for it because I thought it was best to do that for Fort Wayne and Allen County.
Nonetheless, the prospect of paying tolls on the interstates does not sit right with some residents.
I'm from the East Coast originally, and the tolls on the New Jersey Turnpike, the tunnels, the bridges, they keep going up and up and up. I think they're like $20 a pop now, and nothing has changed. The roads are still full of potholes. It's just more reasons for the government to pocket our money.
The law goes into effect tomorrow, and at this point, no announcements have been made regarding new toll roads. Reporting in studio, Eddie Rex Seidler, 21 Alive News.